Hey guys, welcome back. So this is our second video for Good Friday, and we're going to talk a little bit about the Stations of the Cross, and we're actually, I'm not going to go too much into detail because the actual activity page for today explains them a little bit, but I do want to talk about the tradition and why it's called Good Friday, right? So, as we said before, Jesus was sent to be crucified. So during the time that he was actually, said to be crucified to his actual death, there were a lot of things that happened. And so when we go to church on Good Friday, traditionally what happens is they have Stations of the Cross. There are 14 stations, and each church does it a little bit different, but traditionally it's there's 14 images, and they kind of go from one image to the other, kind of following the journey that Jesus did and explaining in detail what each image is. So at Grace, if you ever look up by the ceiling, you will see that there are some pictures. And if you've ever wondered what that is and why we have those pictures there, that is why. So this is to do the Stations of the Cross. Those are the images for the Station of the Cross. So it's important to know what they are because it explains the journey that Jesus had. The cross was not something that was easy. It was heavy, and he fell a couple of times, and he actually needed help carrying it, So it's called, and you might wonder why it's called Good Friday, if it's one of the saddest, it is the saddest day in the church. Jesus died. He physically died, right? But we know that Jesus died for us. We know that Jesus died because there was a bigger picture. Even though he was scared, and even though he knew what was going on, he did it because he loved us so much. So as Good Friday, happens, this day, I want you to think about just think about how much love for us Jesus had to carry that heavy cross and to be killed, right? Because he knew that something better was to come. So as this day goes, I ask you just to kind of pray and meditate about, and think about, that love. Sometimes we are scared, and sometimes we don't know why things happen. But know that Jesus loved you so much that he died for you. So I hope you are able to follow us on the Stations of the Cross, and I hope you have a good Friday, and I'll see you next time. Bye.